Good morning, everybody. Hi, I am Deepak Kumar and I am a business coach. Welcome to the episode on coaching skills. Today, we are going to talk about a very important skill called the art of questioning. In this episode, we are going to discuss about what is questioning, what does it do to the client, how do you make the questions flow in a pattern, and what is its place in the coaching process. I'm sure this skill will help you both as a coach and as a manager and as an individual also. The art of questioning. The art of questioning is the most fundamental to coaching. And before the coaching starts, the coach has a presupposition that the clients are very resourceful and that he has the answers for all the challenges that he is facing. He just needs to discover them. And questions are a way out. And when you start questioning the client as a coach, it has a magical impact on him. So what technically happens is that when you ask him a question, he just steps back and starts going into his inner self and looking for answers. You ask him another question and he goes deep into his subconscious. He starts looking for answers. The more you ask him questions, the more deep he goes into his inner conscious, subconscious, and starts hunting for answers. And he starts finding those answers. We call it the trans-derivational search. And when he finds the answers, the coach helps him to go take a further call on the answers. And this has a very tremendous impact on the client. His clarity level increases, his ability to discover things around him increases, and he develops a very powerful insight into what he's thinking and how he's thinking. In any coaching process, the biggest challenge is how to make the coaching conversation very smooth. It can be very smooth only if you follow a pattern in which you should be asking questions. We call it the funnel approach, and in that funnel approach there are 5 stages. It's called the discovery questions, they are called the exploratory questions, there are strategy questions, there are willingness questions, and there are specific request questions. Discovery, exploratory, strategy questions are mostly open-ended questions, whereas willingness questions and specific requests are close-ended. In the discovery questions, you normally ask questions which make people think aloud, very widely. For example, a question could be, what do you want? In exploratory questions, you actually make the client explore options in those situations. So you can actually ask him a question, what are the possible alternatives in this situation? In the strategy questions, you actually tell him you actually focus on what is the approach that you're going to adopt when you select an option. So you could ask him, so which is the alternative you think it fits into your bill? What are the steps you're going to take? And then in the 4th stage, where you're actually checking for willingness, you actually ask him this question. Hey, listen, amongst the 3-4 alternatives that you have discussed, which is the one you're going to take up? And then close it up with a final make specific request question called, just go for it. And then you just close it off. So this is the flow of questions that is very important. And once you follow this flow of questions, the discussion becomes smooth. The discussion becomes very purposeful, and the client is satisfied to a very, very large extent. The art of asking questions and its place in the coaching process. Well, art of asking questions is the most fundamental to coaching process, and it's probably the backbone of the coaching process. You remember we discussed the fact that coaching is not about giving advice, but it is about helping the client explore within himself the options that he has in life. And when you master this skill of asking questions, you as a coach or you as a manager, you can have a tremendous transformative effect on your client or on your team. And you can actually make them very, very capable. That's the kind of impact it has on the coaching process. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like this episode on the art of asking questions. We'll be also coming out with further episodes on the various skills that are essential to the coaching process. If you want to keep yourself updated on the emerging videos and the episodes, we'll appreciate if you could press the subscribe button and wait for this information to flow in. Thank you so much.